Mahatma Gandhi, the revered Indian leader, once said, "In the attitude of silence, the soul finds the path in a clear light, and what is elusive and deceptive resolves itself into crystal clearness." In a world filled with the noise of words, silence often stands as the most eloquent speech of all. It is in the tranquil hush of a moment unspoken that profound wisdom finds its refuge. Mother Teresa spoke on the silence thus: "In the silence of the heart, God speaks. If you face God in prayer and silence, God will speak to you. Then you will know that you are nothing. It is only when you realize your nothingness, your emptiness, that God can fill you with Himself." Souls of prayer are souls of great silence. Join us on a journey where we explore the profound wisdom of remaining silent, where the unspoken word transcends the boundaries of communication, and where restraint, empathy, and the inner peace and tranquility guide our steps. Indeed, there are occasions when silence becomes the most profound dialogue, and in its stillness, we uncover the strength of the soul. Before we delve deep into today's topic, please consider subscribing to our channel to stay updated on our latest releases. We value your feedback, so don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Your insights and suggestions are incredibly important and will help us enhance our content to better suit your interests. In various philosophical and spiritual traditions, including Buddhism and Stoicism, it's often recommended to practice silence and restraint in specific situations to maintain one's peace of mind, respect for others, and ethical conduct. While the exact list may vary, here are 7 common situations where maintaining silence is often advisable. 1. In anger. Buddha once said, "Anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. Anger will disappear just as soon as thoughts of resentment are forgotten." When you are angry, your emotions can cloud your judgment, leading to impulsive and hurtful words or actions. Remaining silent in the heat of anger allows you to avoid saying things you might later regret. It gives you time to cool down, reflect on the situation, and respond more thoughtfully when your emotions are no longer in control. 2. During gossip. Gossip often involves sharing information, whether true or not, about others, and it can be damaging and hurtful. Remaining silent in the face of gossip allows you to distance yourself from this negative behavior and not participate in spreading potentially harmful information. It also helps maintain your integrity and respect for the privacy of others. Remember, backbiting is a coward's revenge. Instead of gossiping around, you should be able to speak people in their face without being too overbearing or sounding rude. Silence during the gossip will increase your self-respect, and on the other hand, if you participate in gossip, especially behind the back of your close friend or associate, it lowers yourself in your own eyes, and you will never be able to face that friend again. 3. In the face of ignorance. When confronted with ignorance or prejudice, especially if it's in a casual setting, remaining silent can be a strategic choice. Engaging in an argument may not always lead to productive conversations and may escalate tensions, especially when you see that the person involved is not ready to listen and your intervention is bound to escalate the situation. You should opt for strategic silence. By being silent in such a situation, you are not only preserving peace, but can prompt the person expressing ignorance to reflect on their views and consider alternative perspectives. Sometimes, your silence can speak louder than words, prompting them to question their own beliefs. 4. In times of suffering. When someone is going through a difficult time or facing a personal tragedy, offering your presence and support through silent empathy can be more comforting than trying to offer solutions or words of comfort. Sometimes, words can feel inadequate in the face of deep suffering, and silence can convey your understanding and support. And even when you yourself are going through difficult times, remind yourself to be silent. Do not let the rest of the world to know what you are going through, because most of them don't care, and those who are close to you, they don't need to be told. They already know and are doing whatever they can. Remember what the famous Indian mystic Osho said about silence. In your silence, when there are no words, no language, nobody else is present, you are getting in tune with existence. 5. In moments of deep contemplation, silence is often necessary when engaging in deep contemplation, meditation, or introspection. It provides the mental space for you to focus inward, explore your thoughts and emotions, and gain insights. It allows you to connect with your inner self without external distractions. According to a famous Buddha quote, "In the sacred silence of inner contemplation, we find the clarity to navigate life's complexities, the wisdom to make profound choices, and the serenity to understand our place in the universe." So, silence is paramount when you are engrossed in contemplation, as it leads to enhanced creativity, spiritual exploration, and stress reduction. It allows you to carry out mindful self-examination, provides clarity and insight, and enhances problem-solving skills. 6. When you lack knowledge. According to Buddhist tradition, silence is the gatekeeper of wisdom for those who admit they don't know, for in its hushed embrace, the humble heart finds room to learn and grow. Silence can be a sign of wisdom when you lack knowledge or understanding about a particular topic. Instead of offering uninformed opinions or pretending to know something you don't, it's better to admit your limitations and remain silent. This demonstrates humility and respect for the truth. 7. In the face of insults. Seneca, a great Stoic philosopher, once said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." When someone insults or provokes you, responding with silence can be a powerful form of self-control. It deprives the insulter of the reaction they seek and shows that you are not easily affected by their words. It can also de-escalate a potentially confrontational situation. It allows both parties to cool down and regain their composure before attempting to resolve the issue. Reacting with anger in return can fuel the conflict. When you remain silent in the face of anger, you give yourself a chance to process your own emotions and consider your response more thoughtfully. This can help prevent impulsive reactions that you might later regret. In all of the situations we discussed in this session, silence is a tool for self-control, empathy, and maintaining peaceful and respectful interactions. It allows you to choose your responses thoughtfully and act in a way that promotes harmony and ethical conduct. It's important to note that responding with silence doesn't mean avoiding addressing the issue or suppressing your feelings. It's about using silence as a strategic and respectful tool to de-escalate, understand, and resolve conflicts more effectively while promoting emotional well-being and personal growth.